Alright guys, today I'm going to try a little bit different recipe than I usually do on my pickled red onions. I'm going to go ahead and cut an apron on. You want me to go ahead and cut it? Yeah, I guess go ahead and just cut like half of it long-wise. Okay, so while he's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and show you all the pickled juice, is that what you can call it? Basically you use a cup of water, half a cup of apple cider vinegar, do a teaspoon and a half of salt, a tablespoon of, I'm gonna try brown sugar. Usually I do white sugar, but this is a light brown. Get it all in there. And then as far as peppercorns, I'm gonna do 8 this time, because depending on your flavor, you can go more or less. And then you go ahead and mix that up. While this is going, I'm going to go ahead and get some water boiling also until he's done. Now what we're going to do is, once the water is boiling, we're going to put the hot water on the onions, let it sit about a minute, and then strain it, and then we're going to put it in a jar. Let it cool off completely before you put it in the lid, and then you can let it sit in the fridge for 3 or 4 days. While he's doing that, we're going to do this. Okay, so the water's about to boil, and instead of me taking all this to the sink, because we have one of our dogs asleep on the mat by the sink, and I'm not going to wake her up anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and transport the onions into the boiling water, let that sit for about a minute, and then we're going to strain it. Okay, so with the world of video editing, we skipped across that minute. So now I'm going to pour or drain the onion and hot water into the strainer that I have in the sink and try not to spill it on the dog. Ooh, it's hot. Be careful when you touch the onions because they're going to be hot. Just let that strain pretty good, really good. Actually, let that give that a minute or two, and then we're gonna put it in the jar, and then put the pickle juice liquid into this, and then we're gonna let it cool completely before you put the lid on it, and then put it in the fridge and leave it there for a couple of days. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so it's been a minute or so, and I'm gonna give it a try and see if I can actually handle putting them in the jar. Yeah, that's not too bad. So I'm gonna put all these in here now. Actually expected it to be a little more onions than I thought. So maybe next time I'll try and do a whole onion. This time I only did like half. So I did about half. Pour the pickling juice in here. It'll all fit. Perfect. So we'll do that. Let this cool to room temperature. We'll put the lid on it, put it in the fridge, and then we'll be back in a couple of days and try it out then. So we'll be back. Alright guys, we are back on our pickled red onions, and it's been about almost 2 weeks, week and a half. I made it for a tailgate. It's kind of tight. I made it for a tailgate, obviously Houston Texans, and somehow I didn't make it on the truck, so I got left, but man, this sticker is on there. We're gonna try it. So I didn't make it to tailgate, like I said, so we're gonna try it today. So it's been about a week and a half, 2 weeks. I don't know if y'all can hear the crunchiness still, but you can definitely taste all the flavors. It's pretty good. And that apple cider vinegar gives this that right tang. So if you're ready to try it, guys, definitely go with that recipe. I would definitely recommend it. And until next time, see you. Alright guys, we are back on our red onion. Don't do that.